In today's session, we will cover how we can raise service requests on behalf of customers while on the go through our mobile phones. The purpose is so that the field team can raise service requests on behalf of their customers from the admin module. To provide the field sales team a tool to raise service requests on behalf of the customer, it can be accessed through Internet Admin Module on the go. There are total 23 types of SR that can be raised through Admin Module. So let's talk about the benefits. This will help us to reduce the overall TAT. Requests would directly flow to respective service team. Streamlining of service issues resolution. SR status update. So why should an ICICI Bank employee raise SR on behalf of customer? As raising SR through eazypay admin module will enable them to directing requests directly to the team, hence reduce TAT. Track immediate status post raising SR. The user for this process guide will be any sales team executive or branch team executive who has access to eazypay admin module. Now eazypay admin module can also be accessed through iView. How can a ICICI Bank employee raise SR on behalf of customer? You have to simply log into Easy Admin module, go to the tab Service Request and select Raise Service Requests. Let's go ahead and see each service request one by one. First step is to log into admin module using your NTID and password. Click on App and navigate to Service Request. So on the left hand side you can see App. Click on App. You will see a drop down. Just go at the bottom of it and you will see Service Request. Click on Service Request. You will get a screen where you have to enter the account number or MID/TID of the customer. In case you are not able to search the account number, please go ahead, select MID/TID and enter the values and then click on Fetch Details. Once you click on Fetch Details, the details of the merchant will be displayed on the screen. Select the MID, click on Next. Once you click on Next, you can see the service request menu. So let's see one by one all the service requests that you can see on the screen, such as last 5 request details, statement request, address change request, FIRC request, stickers and decals, previously raised SR status, EMI, activation, pre-auth activation, mobile number change request, transaction status, new paper roll, email address change, feedback, change device type, Amex activation, update GST number. Then we have account change request, trading name, refund request, SR status check, GST invoice request, DCC or international card activation and terminal breakdown. Now we will dig deeper into each one of the service requests. Starting with last 5 request details. So on the service request summary page, you can click on last 5 request details. A drop-down will be displayed. Select the TID from the drop-down and click on Submit. Then you can see the last 5 request details and their status. Next service request is statement request. You have to select statement request in the SR menu. Select the TID from the drop-down and date range for the statement request. Next is address change request. In address change request, you have to select the TID from the drop-down and update the address and click on Submit. Next we have FIRC request. Again, select the TID and click on Submit. Now the next service request is for stickers and decals. You can request for stickers and decals so that the stickers can be put up in the merchant's shop. We have 4 different types of stickers available: push pull, Visa, MasterCard and RuPay. You can select one or you can select all. Previously raised service request. You can simply click on previously raised service request and all the previously raised SR will be displayed. Next service request is EMI activation. In case your merchant requires EMI on their device, you can come to EMI activation, select the TID, and select the tenure for EMI activation 3 months, 6 months, 9 months, and 12 months. The maximum tenure that can be selected is 12 months. Next service request is pre-auth activation, mostly popular amongst hotels and travel and tourism industry. Simply click on pre-auth activation and then select the TID MID from the drop-down and upload the PCI DSS certification and click on submit. Next is your mobile number change request. Simply select the TID and fill up the details of the old and new mobile number. Next request is transaction status. You have to select the TID, the date, enter the invoice number and auth code and submit. Or you can select the TID, date, enter invoice details and submit. For new paper roll request, you have to simply select the TID and edit the delivery address if required. For an email address change, simply select the TID and give both old and new email ID. Next is our change device type. In case merchant wants to change the device type, you have to select the TID, MID and the new device type that is required and click on submit. Next SR is Amex card activation on a terminal. Select the TID, MID from the drop-down on which you require Amex activation and submit. Next service request is update GST number. Select the TID and MID from the drop-down and update GST number and click on submit. For GST invoice request, select the TID MID from drop-down and select date range for GST invoice. Next request is account change request. Fill up the details as per requirement for the selected TID and send the original docs by courier to IMSL mentioning the SR number. For trading name change, select the TID, enter the details and click on submit. For a terminal breakdown, select the TID and type of terminal request subtype. Click on submit. Next is DCC or international card activation. For DCC or international card activation, select the TID and MID from the drop-down and upload required documents such as audited financial statements, 6 months bank statements and DCC enrollment form and click on submit. Thank you.